the tape for this heavyweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, George Rush St. Pierre. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
He is undefeated. He is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and what a pain in the neck he is to fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov figures to go to the takedowns early and often here tonight, but if he needs to strike, we have seen a constant evolution when it comes to his striking. This is one of the best fighters in any division, and Khabib Nurmagomedov back at it tonight. Postures up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there.
Changing the position.
Win the scramble. Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by Nurmagomedov. Landed the overhand. St. Pierre gets in the clinch.
Another takedown land.
Khabib's going for the sub here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Dig your elbows in, get into half guard, let's go. St. Pierre's in half guard.
He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. Oh my goodness, I think he might have it.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, feet on the hips here. Khabib's back in full go.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground. Well, these guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Hey, he's off balance. Take him down.
Tries the flying knee to no avail.
Beautiful takedown to land.
Protect yourself.
2 minutes. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, late round action here. Going for that patented rear naked choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
In the half guard.
St. Pierre's now trying for the Kimura. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by GSP. Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
St. Pierre's in half guard. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, big shots from the top. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by GSP. Round 2 next.
Excellent job last round. I really like your ground control. This round, we want to do the exact same thing. Let's start this off with a big takedown.
Well, it was an incredible fight as it played out. It goes the distance here tonight, and always exciting to see a guy as such an active pursuer of the submission.
Yeah, I mean, this guy does not rest on his laurels. He understands that his best chance of finishing fights is on the ground. So the moment he gets you to the ground, the moment you take him to the ground, he's quickly throwing up submissions. He attacked every part of his opponent's body, and I believe that that should get him the decision.
Oh, no pad on the foot. That's a solid kick right there. Well, no geese tonight, but no problem. If you like the jiu-jitsu game, this is the fight for you. We saw multiple submission attempts on both sides in that previous round.
Both guys attempted multiple submissions. No one was able to secure one. But if you love grappling, you love this fight.
Continue. St. Pierre's in half guard. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, massive knee up top. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground. He can fight in the stand-up. But he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Nurmagomedov gets the takedown. Could be big here. Oh, going for the armbar now. That might be tight.
He's got it isolated.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Nurmagomedov's attempting a rear naked choke now. Looks to me like he's got that submission. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's gonna stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Good movement on the ground here defensively by St. Pierre. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. hammer fist here by George St. Pierre.
He passed the half guard.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. All right, setting up for a submission now.
This is tight.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm, was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. He passes to half. Getting them out here.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
15 seconds.
This is where he wants to be.
And now he's got the back.
Control the hands. Control the hands. Watch yourself. Control the wrist. Grab the wrist. Grab the wrist.
Good work from the top here by George St. Pierre. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, heading back to the corner now, and St. Pierre's bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. All right, well, the cut man has got his work cut out for him, and I believe we have isolated the shot that caused that critical cut above the eye.
I mean, right above the eye, John. Too many damaging blows. He's got to change something because now every time he gets hit above the eye, the blood will start to leak in his eye, making it almost impossible to fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body. They're really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy had some hurt very badly again.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish. Oh, he lands the flying knee. Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here.
That was a nice takedown, yes.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Drops down inside the now quote.
Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, he's out. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position.
Nice. He's got to start throwing now.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the camera. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Well, this one is coming down to the wire. This has been so action-packed. I'm going to stand up and call the rest of this fight. I hope nobody is behind me. This has been insane.
I mean, it's unbelievable that we've still been sitting the whole time. Multiple times, you want to jump out of your seat because these guys are putting on such a fantastic fight. He passes to half guard.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Nurmagomedov's back in half guard.
Now he's going full mount. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body.
Oh, and he's out. Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Nurmagomedov. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I love all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking.
Stunning jump driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. Side control now.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
St. Pierre's back in half guard.
Oh, right, it's a mount. This is a terrible position.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, feet on the hips here. Nurmagomedov going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. I mean, how about that back and forth action throughout the final minute? What a fight as we go the full 15. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, George Rush St. Pierre!
All right, so another dominating effort out of the UFC Hall of Famer George St. Pierre. No surprise as the scorecards are rendered GSP across the board by decision.
Most times when George St. Pierre walks to the center of the octagon to get the decision read, he is sure that he has done enough to win the fight. Tonight, that was the case as he wins another